Welcome to another Rolled in Reacts episode. This Nissan Navara came in because of a noisy engine. The mechanic later discovered that the last oil change was 42,000 miles ago. And this car had a bit of a strange oil plug, but it apparently wasn't leaking any oil. Customer reluctantly came in for some wheel work after having said, "I typically do my own work, but I trust you guys." This car definitely needs to see an orthopedic doctor ASAP. That might be a problem. And this truck came in because a potential buyer wanted to see how she looked underneath. This customer came in because they had hit something and now their car makes a rattling noise. This 2002 Chevy Silverado came in for a regular oil change when the mechanic noticed this as the car was being lifted. And this customer states that they have a wobbling steering wheel when driving on the highway. Customer states, starting issues. And this customer states, "My windshield leaks oil, please fix it." The technician found that the customer had mistakenly filled their washer fluid tank with vegetable oil. This mechanic had his 2022 Yukon in because it ran bad and white smoke came out of it. Apparently, the engine had been filled with almost 3 gallons or 11 liters worth of oil. This 2015 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid came in because it wouldn't start. The mechanic found a lot of error codes on the diagnostic tool and also discovered that the hybrid battery, which sits in the trunk, was having its own little pool party. The customer ended up declining all repairs because they unfortunately could not afford it. Looks good. And this customer came in with a stock parking brake. The mechanic found that the customer must like peanut butter a lot because the whole center console was swimming in it. Customer states, engine sounds like a video game. And this Toyota came in for a frame recall, but I don't know if there's anything left to recall. Customer states, strange grinding noise under my car. I wonder why. And this customer came in because they said that their car feels slower than usual. And this 2013 Volkswagen Jetta TDI came in because it sounded louder than normal and the oil light was on. This customer had apparently hit a large pothole doing 40 miles an hour. This customer came in because of an ABS light, and this is what the mechanic found. Customer ended up agreeing to get new suspension installed. And this Subaru somehow managed to drive in on its own despite having quite a lot of issues. And this customer had unexpectedly created a milkshake while driving. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Customer states, every time I turn on the AC, car rattles like a snake. Customer states, something's wrong with my windshield. This car rolled in because it had some differential issues after another shop had rebuilt it for cheap. And this is when you discover that your new project car isn't actually that new anymore. This customer had their car serviced at another shop 2 weeks ago and now says that the rear end is all over the place. Alright, lights are on, key out, car still on, lights off, car stops. This customer came in because they had issues with poor braking. Apparently, they had done an 800-mile or 1,300-kilometer trip with these brakes. This 2008 Ford F-150 came in to get a new oil pan gasket when the mechanic discovered some treats inside the oil pan. Apparently, the truck even drove in like this. And this 2020 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack came in because of a bit of a misfire. This customer complained about vibration when driving. Customer states, something ain't right with my brakes. Please advise. This Ram 3500 rolled in because the owner had been towing something when suddenly hearing a loud bang from his transmission. Must have been something pretty heavy, I guess. And this customer came in complaining about poor airflow from their AC. And this customer said that their truck apparently does its own drum solos. Turned out to be a bad air compressor relief valve. And this car came in because it felt jerky when hitting the gas. And this car came in because of a blown tire. Apparently, the mechanic also found the rest of the tires to have about 100 psi in them. Customer states, put new pads on and now have a bad grinding noise. The technician found that they had accidentally put the pads on backwards. This car came in for an oil change and the mechanic noticed that the oil filter had been under some serious pressure. And this customer complained about vibration when driving after they had gotten their wheels balanced at another shop. Customer states, rear end is all over the place. Please advise. This customer thought he had accidentally melted a piston, but here's what the technician found. The technician had this car on the lift because of a wheel bearing issue, when the wheel just fell off on its own. Customer states, car wobbles and is loud when driving on the highway. The owner of this car had their catalytic converter stolen, but apparently didn't notice anything until they came in for an oil change a few days later. This vehicle came in for some maintenance when the technician discovered this as he was removing the differential cover. And this transmission came out of a semi-truck where the owner complained about rough shifts and weird sounds. Customer states, clunking noises when turning. Customer states, loud noises when driving on the highway. Apparently, the customer had overloaded the car regularly and never replaced the worn-out stock shocks in the back. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and until next time.